Green screen.
And welcome to Business Party Podcast. Cheers, everybody, for another fucking Wednesday.
Hi, folks.
Yay.
How you doing today?
Another hump day.
I hope everybody's having a great week.
Mm-hmm.
How's it going, Biz? How's your mom doing, by the way? I know your
Doing well.
mom's
Doing all right. She's doing better than she was again, but yeah, she's doing all right. Hanging in there.
I don't know if you want to tell everybody, but you know,
Yeah.
every people care. You know, our people care about us, like you know how we are, and so I
Yeah.
just want to make sure, like you know.
Yeah, no, she's doing all right. Yeah, Mama Biz is good.
How's the kids?
Doing good. Yeah, Molly, I had her showcase. I went and watched on Saturday, which was cool. She won state with her team. I think it was like the Palm Squad and like some like a couple other things with her, because she's like with like a dance academy and whatever else. So yeah, she's doing awesome. And
Good.
Colin just turned 18, which is fucking crazy.
Holy
I'm
shit.
so old. Yeah.
Oh, I know the feeling. I know Madison's gonna be drinking age in May,
What up, Rich?
and it's a weird feeling.
Right.
He's 18. That's a weird thing to say. Like you have when you're just like, yeah, I have an 18-year-old, and it's
right. It's super crazy.
it's like, yeah, no, I have an 18-year-old.
What's up, Muffin?
And it's a weird thing to say.
Right, because like in a few years I can be drinking beers with my son.
Yeah. Yeah, that's but it's a cool thing at the same time. Like you have a child that sorry, I'm trying to
Davey ADHD and
like it's one of those things where like you have a kid that is an adult now and like
yeah. Boost on the account too.
Yeah. It's a weird thing to be able to be like, yeah, I have an 18-year-old. It's but it's also like a cool thing at the same time because you have an adult child. Like that's when Madison reached 18, I was like, I made it. Like I made it. Like I
right.
got her. She's an adult now.
She didn't die. Neither did I.
You know, it's like one of those things where like I made it. She survived.
My son, he's got a lot of like my kind of humor and stuff too, which is funny. It's great.
Like I think Ryan's gonna have a lot of my same sense of humor because like she's been like whiny the last couple days and like you know how you could take a kid and just like throw them down and some kids will cry and some kids will laugh. Ryan is one of those kids where you throw her down and she starts laughing. So like I'm like, oh, this is gonna
Good.
be a good one. It's
Uh-huh.
gonna be a good one. She's
Oh
like,
yeah.
and she's getting to that age where she's laughing now, and
Right.
she laughed like I'll go and I'll do that in her tummy, and she starts laughing, and like to the point where she like laughs really hard, and it's like
Mm.
that's one of those things that are
The shit's
so,
hilarious.
yeah, it's so cool, but this is fun too.
All right.
My new favorite song. I don't know what the name of this song is, but
I want to hear I want to know the translation real bad.
New
New
ringtone.
ringtone.
My favorite part is there's rainbows all over this whole thing.
It's hilarious. Yeah. Oh, man. Imagine like if like a bunch of people were hanging out and like everyone had that on their ringtone, that'd be awesome.
You're just at a party, in a black neighborhood, and you just hear nay nigga nigga nay nigga nigga nay.
Everyone's like, "What the fuck is?"
What the fuck is that? Nay nigga nigga nay nigga
Right?
nigga nay nay. Dude, I heard that and I was laughing, and like I said, my favorite part is just the rainbows all over
Right?
the whole.
Shit's
Oh,
great.
oh God, it's just people get mad at the weirdest shit, dude. It really is so weird. Oh, did you hear about fucking Kash Patel getting fucking doxxed?
Davey's got to meet his quota for the day. Now,
Did you
what's
hear
that?
Kash Patel got doxxed?
No.
Yeah, these people are fucking insane, dude. These people are fucking insane. Timcast finds that the website doxing Tesla owners have doxed Kash Patel with
Oh, that's
explicit
fucked up.
calls for violence on the site.
Owners.
Yeah, that's really scary.
Whoa. It doxes Kash Patel.
Oh my
Really?
goodness.
Yep.
Oh, it's over for them.
Yeah. They
You donezo.
I'm not going to show this, but I just Kash Patel's address, home address.
Pick them up,
Damn.
Oh,
round them up.
that's balls. Kash Patel's address is in.
That's fucked up.
It's really wild.
Is that real? That's crazy.
These people are getting fucking insane, dude.
Right?
These
That's
people
fucked up. That's
these
crazy.
people are getting fucking insane. And I don't like, here's the thing, like, you're going to fuck around and find out this administration is not going to play with you.
Right.
This
And I hope they
administration-
don't.
No, this administration is not going to fucking play with you. You want to fucking be that person. You want to be somebody who doxes people. You're going to find the fuck out. And the problem is they don't think that since all the stuff that's been going on, they think that, oh, well, no, I'll just get, I'll just do whatever I want.
That's what I'm saying. It's time for the find out portion.
Yeah. But these, like Kash Patel, Dan Bongino, they don't fucking play.
Right.
They don't fucking play. And these people are gonna fucking find out. And it's great to know that we have an administration that's going to show people that there's consequences.
Right. I just hope the consequences start coming.
Yeah, I do too. Like
I'm
it,
not gonna lie, shit's still been very fucking very quiet and sour. It's just like we still don't have much of the list for anything, and the JFK shit really only basically said the Mossad planned it.
yeah, I here's the thing. I think with the Epstein list, and when I was talking to Kelly about it, I think a lot of the thing with the Epstein list is a lot of those people don't want their shit out.
Too
Kelly Kelly doesn't. I listen. I get that, but Kelly didn't want her name on that list. Like she didn't want her name on that list. She didn't want the victims' names on that list.
bad. Yeah.
She made a great point about it. Is like not everybody wants to be out there, and which is fine. The thing I want is the people who did it to them.
Right. We just want we want the clients. We don't want the other shit. Like we don't have to we can tell them leave that out. We're fine with not seeing that. I want to know who did the stuff
Well,
and what's going to happen to them.
and it was funny because Rich made me realize like I was mad that there wasn't a lot of stuff in there, but Rich was like so
So many Rainbow Warriors about to find out what a prison wallet is. Oh yeah.
but Rich was like, hey, they basically showed that what we've been saying for the last couple of years is true. You know, everybody was like, oh, well, you know, it's nothing, it's not new stuff, it's already stuff that was out there. And it's like, and I was like, yeah, it's already stuff that's out there. And Rich is like, no, it just proves that the stuff that was out there was true when people were telling us that it wasn't true.
Yeah. Yeah.
People are out there going, no, this is a lie, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, yeah. And then, no, the stuff that we've been saying, once again, another conspiracy theory that we were saying, another conspiracy theory that we've been talking about for years has been
Alcatraz prison wallets.
is true. And it's so, it's fucked up because it like we just say it like, oh, okay, like it's true,
Right.
what we've been saying for years is true.
Right.
And
What's that one meme? Like, what's your favorite American pastime? And it's like this weird thing that we do where the government does some shit, they deny it, then 20 years later they say we did that, and they're like,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do about it? And we don't do anything.
No, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. We do fucking jack squat about it. And then when we do something about it, we, people are thrown in prison for months and years with no trial, no nothing. And then they get called, whatchamacallit, felons, like January 6th. Like January 6th. People
Right. Yeah.
who were convicted of stuff on January 6th, they're felons. They tell them, oh no, these felons get to like, no, like nobody was, the only person that was murdered on that day was Ashley Babbitt. And people are just like, good, she deserved it. Like, you guys are
That shit's fucked up when they say that. Yeah.
and then they're like, no, these felons and blah 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 blah. And it's like, do you guys not, and it's funny to watch now that the same people who called the people on the quote unquote right conspiracy theorists and all that stuff, now all of a sudden now there's like Blue Anon,
Right.
and people are like, yeah, no, this is gonna happen and that's gonna happen, and Trump's let's take out Trump. Like, dude, have you seen how many people have been calling to take Trump out?
Oh God, a lot.
Bro, it's insane. It's fucking insane how many people are talking about and nothing.
I need to go check this window to make sure it's closed because it's currently raining out. So I'll be right back.
All right. I'm gonna try to find some of those videos calling for because it's crazy. It's crazy to think that people will call orange is the new black. The judges need to put in orange. Yeah, they are. They are. It's a crazy thing to think that people are calling for the president of the United States to be murdered, and people are just okay with it.
Right. It's pretty
People are
fucked
just
up.
people are just fucking okay with it, and nobody bats an eye. No, nothing. I'm trying to find videos of it. Oh, that fucking dildo. Oh, here's one of them.
Come in. And I just
Waitress at a Mexican restaurant says the place isn't for MAGA crowd. Let's make her famous. Find out where she works and sees how her boss like they don't care.
so I work at a Mexican restaurant, and last night I had a MAGA table come in, wearing the hat and everything. And I just thought, why are you here? This is not for you. You don't get to enjoy these flavors in this cuisine that comes from a country whose people you're trying to kick out. This is not for you. Go home and eat some unseasoned chicken and green bean casserole like God intended.
We're kicking out the illegals, and your intelligence level should be illegal as well.
Yeah.
You dumb
No.
bitch.
You fucking idiot.
That the MAGA people got so angered by my video that they're literally trying to hunt me down. Every MAGA person watching this, okay, please listen carefully to my words. I don't work there anymore. I see you guys commenting the location of my job, the address of my job on all of my videos. I see it. I don't work there anymore. Commenting the name of my job. I don't work there anymore. They let me go because of my video, and that's fine. It's a restaurant. I'll get another job. But you guys are fucking insane and sick in the fucking head.
People who voted for Trump are sick in the head, yet you're telling people not to go enjoy a restaurant.
Right. I wonder if she's about cancel culture, because welcome to cancel culture, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not, people aren't asking for people who aren't here illegally. You know, it's about legality. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry it costs so much to get into this country legally. We don't give a fuck. Nobody cares if you're here legally.
Right.
But it's the illegals
It
who
should
we
be
care about.
I mean, everyone wants to make it easier too to get in here, and I'm like, I don't know.
No.
I think it should be a pretty decent process to get in here, because we're trying to keep America nice.
Yeah.
Like, and it's not even that nice right now.
No.
Head. You get so mad that someone tells you that a certain cuisine isn't for you that you're going to try to dox someone and hunt them down at their job and make them and all their coworkers feel unsafe. Because
And that's another thing I hate too. You got to make everybody else unsafe. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're the one who did this. You started this. And now you're going to say, "Oh, you're making other people feel unsafe." No. That's your fault. You should just shut your fucking mouth. Shouldn't put your shit online.
Why are you the gatekeeper of Mexican food, bitch?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think so.
Yeah. You should have just shut your fucking mouth. You didn't have to go online. You don't have to say shit. But you went online and you said these things, and now people are coming for you because you said it.
Right. Even though she's a girl, she still has a punchable face.
Those fucking eyebrows.
Yeah.
said that since you vote against Latinos, you shouldn't be able to enjoy Mexican food. I didn't even serve the MAGA table at my restaurant. They weren't my table. I didn't speak to them once. They didn't get bad service from me because I wasn't their server. You guys can't watch a little video of me roasting MAGA on TikTok without getting your fucking panties in a twist? Are you dead ass? I don't work there anymore. Please leave my job alone and leave my coworkers and managers alone. What is wrong with you people? Like, genuinely, what the like, are you sick in the fucking head? Get help. Oh my god. Using this
You did it, stupid. You did it. It's your fault.
Right.
It's your fucking fault. You did it.
Yeah, that shit's dumb.
It's like these people just don't understand. Like, you wanna say these things without repercussions, and things happens when you say stupid shit and there's repercussions.
Mm-hmm.
You did it. You started it.
Hey, Rich, I know you're probably still out there muffing if you guys play video games and shit too. Here's a good meme for you. When you revisit a game which you played in your childhood and there's no 40 gig update, like, yes, thank God. I don't have to download like a whole other fucking game just for an update on this one game. Dude, it's like Arc Ascended, man. Arc Ascended, there'll be like $150 or 150 gig update and shit. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude.
I want to get back into playing video games so bad.
Oh, I bet.
It's one of those things.
What up, Jen?
What up, Jen? Listen, so Oprah, I found this clip from Oprah. It's a great video.
About white niggers and black niggers. Where is she? Stand up and say that if you don't mind, please.
What was that again, Oprah?
About white niggers and black niggers. Where is she? Stand up and say that if you don't mind,
Whoa.
please. Yes.
Very quickly, what I was saying, and I try to teach this to my children. We live in a Christian community, and looking around this room, the majority of these people seem like Christians, and they seem like God-fearing people. I want to say, if you're going to say nigger, which is a terrible word to me, you have to open it to both races, because black people and white people are the same inside. Nigger, if you want to explain it like that, there are some of those here today, other than Oprah. She's not a nigger, sorry.
She said other than Oprah. Oh my God. Oh, did she just Freudian slip
She's
right
not
there?
a nigger, sorry, Oprah.
Oprah just went.
Yeah, holy shit. Like,
Nigger, if you want to explain it like that, there are some of those here today, other than Oprah. She's not a nigger, sorry, Oprah.
oh my God. Whew,
I'm
other than
sorry.
Oprah. Oh my God.
I'm sorry,
Whew.
but the 80s and 90s were the greatest generation ever.
Look at that lady behind Oprah too. Them glasses. And oh my God. Whew.
About white niggers.
Other than Oprah.
She almost passed out. That's
People are the same inside. Nigger, if you want to explain it like that, there are some of those here today, other than Oprah. She's not a nigger, sorry, Oprah.
Oh, that's the best.
oh,
Ah.
Oprah. Oh,
Oh my God. Oprah was like,
Oprah's
whoa.
face. She
Oh,
almost
that
passed
is a
out.
classic. We have to play that like once a year now.
Oh, that was.
Fucking awesome.
But the 80s and 90s were fucking so great because everybody was just so honest with
Right?
each other.
You get an end card and you get an end card.
You get an end card.
Right? We need to clip that soundbite. We really do.
Oh my God. Holy shit. But what else is better is these fucking yentas from the fucking View.
And I can almost cry today for these people, these vets who are losing everything. Why don't the Democrats go out there and march and stop fighting with each other? I'm sick of it.
Well, I don't know, Joy, that they're fighting with each other.
They're not
They are.
fighting
They
a
are.
unified fight.
No,
That
no,
is
no.
the problem.
The fact that
What
Nancy
we-
is now out there criticizing Schumer, stop
You
it
know
already.
why
It's
she's
enough.
criticizing him? Because he should have been fighting for that veteran. He should have been fighting for the people of America that are feeling the way that they are feeling. The Americans that I've spoken to, people that approach me almost every single day, say they don't feel like the party is fighting for them. This is not.
Yeah, because Democrats don't have anything to fucking stand on.
No.
These Democrats don't have nothing to stand on. What do you have? What do
And
they have
every
to
time
stand
they,
on?
every time they try to say that they're fighting for the common man, whatever else, all their policies do is like disprove that. None of them work.
No, you're right. Like unfortunately, the conservative movement right now is for the American people. Like we're supposedly, they want to give us checks for like $5,000. I don't know what that's gonna do. I want them to I would rather them cut the fucking the federal debt. But
Right.
but once again, we just want fucking shit to go down. We want prices to go down. We want home prices to go down. And listen, Trump's been in office for like what? January, February, March, for 3 months. And like they want everybody's like, "Oh, has gas prices come down? Has egg prices come?" Like you got to give it time.
Right.
You know? And nobody understands that. And people are just like, oh, well, he said he's going to be a dictator on day one. Yeah, he said he was going to be a dictator on day one, and he threw every motherfucker out of his country.
Right.
Did you know it was border crossings, I think in January was 53,000. February was 38,000. And so far in March, there's been 500. 500 border crossings this month so far. And that's what we want. We don't want fucking people coming here illegally. If you want to come
Right.
here, do it legally. And if you don't have the money, that's not my problem. That's your problem. That's your problem. That's on you. Sorry. The only reason why you should seek asylum in America is if you're a political prisoner, and there's other things, but we're not the end all be all. And once again, I say this all the time. If America's so racist, why do you keep coming?
Right.
If America is such a racist country, America hates illegals, America hates brown people, black people, why do those people still keep coming?
Right. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
No, it doesn't.
About
Well, that's what I'm saying. Go out and fight
but
for
it's
them.
not about, well, he had the opportunity to fight for them. Chuck Schumer caved to the GOP and got nothing.
All right,
This
let's
was
not beat the
actually
dead body
this was
song.
not actually
The body is
choice.
dead.
But Joy, the choice was not between a no vote on the partisan GOP spending bill and a possible shutdown. It was a choice between a no vote and forcing Republicans to explain why they walked away from that possibility of a bipartisan agreement. And the core disagreement was around a willingness to fight, even if that meant convincing the public that the harm from a shutdown was the fault of Trump and the Republicans, because they are going to do exactly what they are.
Shut the government down. Did they not do it in 2020?
Right.
Didn't they shut the government down in 2020?
Mm-hmm.
So, and what happened?
Nothing.
Shut the
Because
government down.
all the important shit still keeps going for a little while.
Yeah, all the important shit keeps going, and eventually people get paid. They get back pay.
Mm-hmm.
What happens? Nothing. Not a fucking thing happens, and they cry about a government shutdown. Okay, in 2020, the government shut down for 2 years, and what happened? Not a fucking thing.
Doing. They're taking money away from vets. They're going to take money from Social Security. They're going to take money. So let them hold the water for them. Let them hold the bag. Democrats in the House were prepared for that fight. Chuck Schumer
Okay,
caved.
all right.
and he
They
looked
didn't have the votes
feckless
in the
and he
House.
looked weak.
Okay, so it would have been worse if he didn't concede. It would have been worse.
Right
And
on,
that's what
Carolyn.
was surprising about Pelosi saying that, because she knows from her experience as Speaker of the House that the negotiator told Chuck Schumer he did not have the votes. He could not.
I really don't understand how these people still get elected. I don't.
Right. I don't understand how this show is still on.
because women need to. I don't understand how Nancy Pelosi got reelected. How?
Oh, gee, yeah.
Yeah, she just got reelected. Like, how did she get reelected? I don't understand that.
I don't know. That's fucking ridiculous.
I don't understand how Nancy Pelosi got fucking reelected, and Chuck Schumer gets reelected time and time again. By the way, this was in. That's about 10 miles from where I grew up, Patterson, New Jersey.
That's weird.
Welcome to Little Palestine.
Hmm. From Patterson to Jerusalem, huh?
Yeah. I'm so glad I moved out of Jersey. I can't tell you how glad I am. Little Palestine. How the fuck? How are we here? How are we to the point? How are we to the point where we have towns in our community calling them Little Palestine?
Right.
Like, I don't. Like I said, I'm so glad I moved out of Jersey because it's insane. We were talking about this yesterday, and I want to get your thoughts on this. So, Brandon Strzok, hey fucker, you know Brandon Strzok, right? The walk away. He's a gay man. He was having a conversation with these people. Ow! Stop it!
There you go.
Thank you all for coming out tonight. Did you enjoy my speech?
We tried not to hear it.
Why not?
Because you're an asshole. You're a felon.
I actually am not a felon. And
No, because you've gotten it pardoned. Pardoned.
No,
I know who I respect.
I was actually never a convicted felon.
I don't give anyone permission to take my picture. No.
Well, you don't have to. You're in public.
That's why I'm putting this on.
Well, no, that's fine. I would probably cover my face too if I were you.
Pretty cowardly. Pretty cowardly, actually. Pretty cowardly.
But
what is?
It's pretty cowardly to be
ask,
flipping middle fingers but hiding your face.
A moment ago, you
know
said.
what? Here's my face.
There you go. Thank you.
You feel better, douchebag?
A moment ago, you said I was a felon, which I'm not.
Okay, you're not. You were convicted of a misdemeanor.
Right, I'm a misdemeanor.
No, that's okay.
So, will you apologize?
So you shit on somebody's desk and woohoo!
Whose desk did I shit on?
I don't know. Somebody shit on somebody's.
So you just say things like what?
Yeah. So you just say things.
That's the problem. They just say things.
They
Yeah,
just
you
say
shit on
things.
somebody's desk.
Yeah.
Whose desk did I shit on?
Like,
I don't
man,
know.
who? I wish that I knew that happened.
The cat wants to play.
Like, nope.
Hey, no, stop it.
That they're true or not.
I say things that were in the media response.
Okay,
but not.
So the media told you that he shit on somebody's desk. These people are retarded.
Yeah.
They're retarded, and they just say whatever they want to say. They call you whatever they want to call you, and they hold it as truth. This is mind you, once again, this is a gay man. This man is gay. And they're called.
Like you emphasize that twice. This is a gay man.
Because
this man is gay.
because it's the thing like you're because you're gay, but you're on the wrong side.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's like it's infuriating. It's infuriating. Like, I voted for. I'm not a MAGA person. I voted for Trump, but it's because I didn't like Kamala. I
Yeah,
didn't like
I had to
Biden.
do whatever I had to do whatever I could do to not let that fucking bitch in office, you know? Like he's gay.
He's
So
gay. No, I'm just saying. Like, I don't. But the thing is, like, the girl is wearing rainbow glasses. She's got a rainbow fucking
right. She's all about the gays.
Yeah, but he's gay, and that's not okay. And it's like, what's the same thing with conservative aunt? Like, would you stop, you motherfucker? Like, he's running around trying to play with me. Like, it's nobody cares anymore.
Right. Well, it shouldn't.
And everybody wants it to be such a predominant thing. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit anymore. And that's the thing is, like, everybody wants to be like, what? And like, you know, well, that's why the pronouns are this and that and this and that, because they want to feel special.
Right. And none of you are special.
No, none of us are special. None of us are special. We're just American fucking citizens. But you want to feel a certain type of way, and you want people to treat you different because you're a certain type of way. And when certain people don't give you that acknowledgement, you get fucking angry. And especially people in your quote unquote community.
Right. That's how I always felt whenever I'd go visit my buddy in Logan Square in Chicago. It's like everybody there was a hipster. I'm like, all of you are the same person now. Like, none of you are individuals.
Yeah, no. And that's what I mean. Like, they want to call people who voted for Trump sheep. But yet, this is how they think. Oh, the news media told me this, and the news media told me that. Like, it's like, so you want to call people who voted for Trump sheep, but yet you're listening to.
Well, I think that one of the biggest differences, like whenever you hear that, them call it whoever voted for Trump sheep, is well, whenever you guys were told to put on a mask and get the shot and whatever else, you guys were like, yep. Whenever we were told to, we were like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Like, we're
yeah.
Like,
well,
no.
That's the thing, like with like, they're like, oh, the Republicans are in such disarray because they don't agree. Yeah, we don't all agree. You guys want to agree on everything, no matter what it is. So we have differences of opinions. We're not in disarray. We're free thinkers. We think differently. We don't all have the same. We don't have the same like thought. Like, okay, like Thomas, like we all love Thomas Massey. Like, I don't care. We all love Thomas Massey because he's a different like he doesn't give a shit about anybody. He's like, hey, this is what I think. This is what I'm gonna tell you, and this is how it is. And people are like, oh, the Republicans are in disarray. No, we have difference of opinions. We can have
shit on my dick or blood on my knife. Famous prison quote. All right.
There's so many
pretty hardcore.
There's so many DMX quotes that I want to quote right now. I got blood on my dick because I fucked the corpse. I got blood on. Bro, I'm thinking about like, have you ever like listened to like DMX quotes?
No, not really.
Go back and listen to DMX quotes. And listen to like some of the things he said and think about it like nowadays. Like, holy shit. Like, like there's some things that he said that nowadays it would not be, he would be canceled immediately.
Not a very kosher.
I was listening.
Right, I like DMX though. Yeah,
yeah, I love DMX.
He was awesome.
Dude, DMX was fucking hard. So when I ride the motorcycle, I usually put DMX on, and I'll just fucking ride with DMX just blasting from the motorcycle, because I have two speakers that are on my handlebars, and I don't give a fuck.
Hell yeah,
I love DMX, especially blasting it like I said on my motorcycle.
The media never said that I shit on anybody's desk.
I don't even know what your fucking name is, and I don't care.
So why are you?
I don't know what your name is. She doesn't know who he is. Yeah, she's
Right.
on a desk.
Oh yeah.
She's retarded.
She is retarded. Yeah.
Fucking retarded.
So angry. That's great. No, I appreciate that. Why are you angry when you don't know?
I am angry at all Republicans.
Okay, that's like a psychological problem.
Okay, you don't get to tell my mom she has psychological. You do not get to do that.
Oh, but she does.
So you told him
Oh, but
he's
she
shit on a
does.
desk and he's a felon, but you can't tell my mom that she's crazy.
Right.
Go fuck yourself. You guys go fuck yourself. You can all go fuck yourselves. Today I feel strong and today I feel good. And I do not want to hide in my house and comply in advance with the wants and desires of people who do not like me and do not like the things I am saying.
Nobody
Oh,
doesn't
how
like
about the
you.
Eon salute? Give us a neon salute. Oh, nobody. Nobody wants to do it.
Yes.
But you all want to support it.
That's why I have been doing it.
So fucking stupid.
What is he saying about folks who are gay?
Why are you gay?
Yes, seriously, you brought it up. What is he saying about people who are gay?
Yeah, it's always the
Party as a
Jews,
whole
right?
says
And I'm
that
going to
we
say
are
that. It is always
wrong.
the Jews. It is.
No, you're literally just making stuff up.
No, I'm not.
Trump
Yeah,
says
you
that
are.
they're weird and that they're queer. That's first of all, she says that they're
He says
queer.
that we are
That's
wrong.
her
He
word.
says that we are wrong. He says that we are
When did
not.
he say that?
He just implies that he doesn't have to talk off.
He says
He implies it.
Yeah.
That-
How does he imply it? What?
That's where I want to punch people in the face. Oh, it's implied. How is it implied? He has Richard Grinnell was an openly gay cabinet member. His what is that? I forget his name, but he has another openly gay cabinet member in this cabinet. And then it's just like, well, he's just doing it on just to seem like he's not
He wants a
homophobic.
token gay guy.
Like, so what do you fucking people want?
Right.
What the
Nothing's
fuck?
good enough.
What the fuck do you people want? It's never good enough. Nobody
No.
will ever be good enough for your stupid nonsense bullshit. And I like the blonde's face the whole time. She's not saying this.
Yeah.
She's just
At least she's smart enough to just shut up.
and this lady's jacket is from 1987.
Right. Jesus, man.
Look at that fucking jacket.
Right.
to not be around children. He
No,
says
but
that
wait,
our
can-
existence
wait,
is
seriously.
inherently sexual.
Can we-
It is
Yeah.
not.
Can we have a serious moment? Like, I'm being totally sincere right now. I can see how upset you are. And I literally felt the same way that you felt when Trump first got elected.
And still do.
But the difference, I think, is I actually didn't want to be upset. And
What
I
was
believe.
your job before you
Will you
stormed
just
the
listen
Capitol?
just for a second?
No, I'm interested in your background.
Fine. What's the question?
What was your career?
I was first working at, so I went to New York City to
Bags in the
actually sing. I was
Cabinet sounds
working
like
in
a good
restaurants.
band name.
I ended
Yeah,
up going to hair school because
it actually does. I like that.
That's a great ska band name.
Right?
Bags in the Cabinet.
That'd be awesome. That's pretty good.
That's a great name.
becoming a hairstylist.
Okay.
And then I had this like very politically sort of revelation in my life that led me to start this movement. And now my job is to work for the Walkway campaign, which I created.
Walk away.
Right.
Trying to get down the
Well,
But-
people are walking away from the Republican Party.
I don't think so. I think that
I
Trump
don't think
won.
so.
Oh, he did win.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I will not fight you on that.
Yeah.
I will not fight
No,
you on
he
that.
won,
But
not
his,
by a lot.
but his approval rating.
It doesn't matter. He won the popular
They always
vote.
gotta like that's their copium is like it just has to be something like, oh, not by a lot.
Well,
Yeah, okay,
He
yeah.
still won the fucking popular vote. Something that they said he would never do.
Yeah.
The last time he became president, he didn't win the popular vote. He just won because of the electoral college. Now he won the electoral college and the popular vote, and they're like, well, it wasn't that by that much.
It wasn't online.
No, his approval rating
And he's in
has
the
been really
toilet.
strong. It's been really
Oh
strong.
my god. Oh my god.
But wait a second. Can I finish the point that I was trying to make?
I don't think I need to hear it.
I'll hear it. Whatever.
All right.
It's not going to hurt you to hear anything. It's not going to hurt for me to hear you. It's not going to hurt you to hear me. But you clearly are very, very upset, right? And
I'm angry.
Well, that's fine. You're angry. You're
There's a
upset. You're scared.
difference.
She said she has anxiety.
There's a difference.
I'm not belittling you for being upset.
I'm just
actually being.
correcting
That's fine, but I want you to know that I'm actually compassionate for the fact that you're upset. I don't want you to be upset. I want you to be happy. I want you to feel at ease.
You want me to walk away?
You can, that's up to you. That's your
Let's
decision
go.
to make.
Yeah. I don't feel like
Oh, they're walking away.
Walking to a wall.
Talking to a wall. I literally
Happy
just got
in your
done telling you.
delusions, people.
Yeah. See the difference with the problem
Oh,
is you actually want to be upset. You actually don't want to feel better. Yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame. It's too bad.
It's such a fucking.
Well, he's right though too. Is that they just want to be upset?
Yeah, they just want to be pissed off for no reason. It's like you can't have a conversation with these people, and it sucks because you want to have an intellectual conversation with them and go, hey, these are the reasons why, and blah 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 blah, and people just no, they don't give a shit. They don't care. They don't want to have an intellectual conversation. And then you get this fucking retard.
I think I've seen part of this before or something. Yeah.
I would like to see all Republican women or any woman who voted for Republicans or Trump to be gang raped on national television. I think that would be just very cathartic for us normal humans.
Normal.
Yeah, as you said you're normal after you just stated that.
Normal humans. After you made that statement.
To see these, I guess, humans just absolutely destroyed on national television. If you see Randy Newman, tell him hi for me.
Normal.
All right. Right? That's true. That's what I think, Muff. He can't have sex with a woman is why he's mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just and here's the thing, is like these people are starting the problem these people are starting to get their own people to walk away. Like you know who Brianna Wu is, right?
No, I don't think so. No.
She's a trans woman who is very outspoken. And then there's that Eli person who is saying that if any trans kids need medication, that it would send it to them.
Mm-hmm.
And they're on Piers Morgan right here. That's a man that used to be a man, I think. And then there's Tommy Lauren, who kind of looks like both of them combined.
Yeah, she's wearing entirely too much makeup. She's fucking like orange and shit.
She looks so trans. Like Tommy, listen, Tommy, relax.
Yeah, chill out.
Just don't wear makeup. You're a beautiful woman. You don't need to wear makeup.
That one dude looks like Curious George, man. Like, look at this motherfucker.
Piers Morgan. Piers Morgan looks like Curious George.
No, not Piers Morgan. The other motherfucker.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
I don't remember. Jennifer with the dono, by the way. What about Japan? Like your
Oh yeah,
set?
we're gonna go into that in a little
okay.
bit. Yeah,
We'll get to that in a minute.
I'll
Sorry.
play a video on that here in a few.
Why are you giving children hormones? I want an answer for that. Why are you setting up a network to give children hormones?
Outside of the
clear ad hominem
Why
attacks.
are you doing that?
Again, all
Just answer the
progress
question.
takes-
Don't give me bullshit. Why are
all
you doing that?
progress requires some pushback.
Why
and
are you giving children
we are going
hormones
to need to
illegally?
keep on
Why are you
fighting
doing
if
this,
we
Eli?
want to see trans
Why
youth
did you set up a network to give
protected and
children
get the
hormones?
necessary health care that they need.
She can't answer. She's not a serious person, Pierce. This is not serious time.
I'm sorry, yelling over me isn't going to solve
You're not
anything.
answering the question. Why are you giving children hormones legally? Why are you setting up networks to do this, Eli? Why?
So
this is a crime. I want to know why you're doing it. It really hurts us. It makes us look deranged. Why are you doing
Eli,
this?
why are you doing it?
Well, this is going to make some great TV. Look, when trans youth are denied necessary health care, we always have to step in. And right now, under very brave trans lawyers like Chase Strangio are in the Supreme Court fighting for trans kids because
In a
of...
case he's going to lose.
I actually
There's no
agree
such
with
thing
that.
as a trans kid.
Tommy?
That's very
Pierce,
silly.
there's no such thing as a trans kid. That's child abuse. When you take somebody who's still growing up, figuring out who they are, doesn't know anything about sexuality and shouldn't at that young age, and you try to convince them that there's something other than what they were born to be, that's a problem. It's child abuse. That's my opinion. But also, you're talking about trans kids and their mental health. There was a study that was done about mental health for trans youth, and guess what? The results did not come back favorably, so they wanted to bury it, and that is a fact.
Curious
So
George's
if you
face,
show
like,
me
I don't
some
like
data
hearing
that
this.
shows that this gender affirming care is actually beneficial, let's see it, because the one that was done.
Well, it's just funny because I'll call her she. I'll be, I'll give her props. She is like, why would you do that? And she's right. Like, why would you send kids medication that they're not prescribed? Why would you do that illegally?
Right.
And she's like, kind of like, hey, this makes us look bad.
It's like booty game with elf hair. Kind of.
It does. It does.
The booty juice fucking doppelganger.
But yeah, like, she has a point. Like, why are you doing this?
Right.
You're making us look bad.
Right.
And
exactly.
And it's about time that people are actually stepping up to be like, hey, this is not the right thing to do. And at the same time, like, I also feel like it's a grift. Because there's a
Right.
lot of people. Now you have whatchamacallit, Gavin Newsom doing a fucking podcast. Stop doing fucking podcast and just fucking fix your state, you fuck. He's
Yeah,
doing
instead of fixing your state, he's like, nah, I think I'm gonna get out there and try to connect with people more
Yeah.
on like talking points.
I'm gonna go out and talk to Charlie Kirk. I'm gonna go out
Yeah.
and talk to what's that guy from
He's got to make his 2028 run look good, you know.
But it's like, stop fucking, and I don't give a shit. I want Ted Cruz to stop his fucking podcast too. Fix your fucking state.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
whatever, like, stop doing podcasts. But you have these people doing podcasts. Even Stephen A. Smith is now doing podcasts with like Bill Maher or Bill Maher's doing podcasts with like Charlie Kirk and who did he do it with the other day? Like, it's like, now all of a sudden, now you want to talk to people on the right. Now all of a sudden you want to be okay with it. Like,
Right.
it's now cool because, it's the temperature has lowered because of it. And it's like, you
Right.
guys are fucking, we can see this. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, we fucking see what you people are doing. And it's irritating. It's irritating because we've been, me, you, and the network has been saying this for years. Like, you motherfuckers are, we've been saying, hey, we need to cross the aisle and have conversations with other people. And now all of a sudden you guys want to fucking have conversations with other people
Yeah.
while you've called us Nazis, while you've called us criminals, while you've called us every
Like,
name in the book.
we lost super bad this last time. Let's try to see any face that we can save and blah blah blah. And yeah.
And it's irritating, and we can fucking see it. Like, and I hate that people aren't seeing it because it's irritating. It's like we've been trying to talk about coming together for a long time since Trump's first presidency, and hey, let's do this together. Let's get the country back. And everybody's like, no. And now everybody's like, no, we're not going to do this because fuck you guys. You guys have been pieces of shit and blah 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 blah. And then now you have these predominant people coming out like, well, maybe let's have a conversation.
Right.
Fuck you guys.
Right.
Like,
how about fuck you guys? Yeah.
How about fuck you? Because we've been saying this for the longest time, and now all of a sudden, oh, there's no money on this side anymore.
Right.
Like even Harry. Oh, did you hear about Harry Sisson?
I've been somewhat seeing shit about that. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. All of a sudden, oh, Mr. Once again, we've said this for a long time. These guys who claim to be on the left, these guys who claim to be good guys are not. They're not good
Right.
guys.
No, they're not.
They're worse. They're worse than what they want to portray everybody else to be.
Right.
Like they just want to get into these women's pants. And they just keep telling everybody, oh no, the right are rapists and molesters and all this. Meanwhile, these motherfuckers are what they're calling us. Like Kavanaugh, like Judge Kavanaugh. They're like, hey, he fucked,
right.
He fucked this girl on a bed and blah blah blah, and it was a gang rape and all. It turned out to be not true, but these motherfuckers are the ones who are doing it. Japan.
Yeah.
Go back.
Oh yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll get into that real quick. And so there's a game called Assassin's Creed Shadows that just came out, and the big hubbub before it. So I'll explain a little bit of this before I play this video. The big hubbub about it was that they included a black dude as a samurai for the main protagonist in the game, trying to say that it's based on some sort of historical accuracy, and which it's not. It's basically just built off as like some fan fiction of some guy that was like partially there at the time of feudal Japan. And then there's more controversy about it because now that they were mad enough to get Ubisoft to change the main protagonist to now it's a female that's in it, but like everybody's gay in it too. Apparently there's like gay love connections that happen and everything else. It's really weird. But here's another thing that is going on with it. Japan is so mad about it with how they depicted parts of Japan and shit that the Japan Prime Minister is talking about it and talking about Ubisoft. I probably wouldn't be surprised if Japan just outright bans it over there, because there's other videos that I've watched about it. Like whenever you go through some of the details of stuff that they put in it, you can clearly tell that they were kind of like mocking Japan in ways, like making it look more Chinese and shit. And it's pretty weird. Oh,
Japanese Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba is not happy about Assassin's Creed Shadows. Let's watch this.
この今いわゆる朝栗問題ということについてお伺いし
have you heard anything about this?
No.
Little bit? Assassin's Creed Shadows, like they put in like a black dude for the main protagonist, and this is supposed to be set in feudal Japan, and like they were trying to claim that it was all based off like some actual guy that like there was an actual dude that I guess someone lived back then, but he was not a samurai or anything like that. None of that shit that they're trying to say that it was. And saying that but the whole big thing that really did happen about it was them trying to claim that it was off a historical accuracy and blah, blah, blah. So that's why Japan started getting mad about shit. And now they're going like, the only bad thing about this is we're going to have to read some of the subtitles. So if you guys can read some of that, I'll try to read everything else. Yeah, you don't fuck with Japan in their honor. Yeah.
Yeah. No. You don't fuck with anybody in their culture.
Right.
Even America.
Here, I'll bring this a little bit bigger. But it's like, here.
Did you hear that? He said Asakuri issue, meaning we Japanese keep on talking about this all the time. So Asakuri issue, he didn't explain about Asakuri issue, right? Because Everyone knows.
明日3月20日にですね、
Every motherfucker in Japan's like, we
フラン
know.
スのUBI ソフトの株式会
Produce
社
a game,
制作のゲーム
Assassin's
ソ
Creed
フトの
Shadows.
アサシンクリードシャドウズにですね、
This
ついて
this
なん
is
ですけ
about
ど、海外で
overseas
先行プ
through
レイの動画が
early gameplay
YouTube で
videos that
ア
already
ップさ
popped
れ
up
て
on
おりまし
YouTube.
て、
Watch
それを
them.
拝見いたしますと、
And here's
That
what I saw.
video that went to really viral.
Just fucking shit up.
And I was surprised that there's a lot of people who think that's okay. I think most of people
A black guy
doesn't
just
know
going
that's-
into people's
that's
houses and just
shrine
ruining it.
of
It's not a.
ISIS.
It's
But a lot of Japanese
it's not far
people feel
off.
offended about that video.
イタテ氷図シュラインと実名で
And using
'Cause it was a
real names.
shrine that they fought.
姫路
Yeah.
市の入間の国奏者イタテ氷図神社が登場します。ゲームの中でですね、
In the game
主
itself,
人公の
the main
侍は
character
刀を
samurai
振り
swings
回
a
して
sword
拝殿内で
inside the
太鼓や
prayer hall,
神
smashing
道
drums,
祭壇を
altars,
粉
and
砕しまして
sacrifices.
そして
He shatters
境内にい
them,
る向こう
slash
の
the
神や
villagers in the
神
shrine
職
grounds,
とお持ち人物
and
が
what looks like
火
priests
味を
cutting
打った
them,
りするような
even shooting the area. It's upsetting, so you can
Yeah,
commit
that's the
these
thing.
violent
They
acts.
can just disable it, but they made it object that breakable.
私はこの話を聞いて
When I
です
heard
ね
about
ちょっ
this,
と地元の
since
神社で
it's a
もありま
local
すので
shrine, I
直
went
接宮司
straight
さんにお
to
話
the
を
chief
伺いまし
priest
た。
to talk it over.
当該ゲー
The
ム会
game
社から
company
は
never
神
reached
社に
out,
対しまして
not once,
名
to the
称の
shrine
使用許可などの
about
連絡は
using its
一切
name
な
or
かった
getting.
ということであります。他にも
He
奈良
talks
の
too
東大
fast.
寺などの寺社や古墳などのまあ
Which
いわば
for
具体的
specific
な映
sites
像
and
と
their
か肖像がです
images
ね
and
無許
likenesses
可で使用されてい
without
る。
permission. That's happening too. So
本日はです
basically, he's
ね
like kind of more or less they're mad about like it's like disrespecting their areas, and they didn't even ask to use their likenesses and and shit like that. At least like in this first part.
I want to buy the hard copy of this game so badly because you know it's gonna be banned. You know
Oh,
it's
it
gonna be
probably
banned.
dude, it's gonna be banned like in Japan at least, but you should try. I doubt that they're even gonna make it and put it over there. I say try to buy the Japanese edition, but
I want to.
it's gonna sell probably a solid 11 copies here in the US.
I'll buy it. I don't give a shit.
I'm not going to.
I
It
don't
looks
care.
terrible. It
I
looks
don't-
terrible. I've already
I-
watched.
I
I've been
know, but-
watching some of it. It looks terrible.
I know, but you know, one of those things is like, you know, like those things, like what was
Right? Yeah, that's what I was wondering too when I was watching. Why is dude behind the speaker laughing?
you know those games are the ones that fucking are collector's items.
Yeah.
Like I wanna just buy it because I know it's gonna be a collector's item. Like
I'll buy it when it's like $10 hard copy or
no,
something.
I'm gonna buy it. I don't give a shit if it's a fucking $200.
増加しておりますが、ゲーム等における固有施設の映像などをですね、無許可で使用することについてご見解をお伺いしたいと思います。
What's your take on this?
大串副大臣。
This is just kind of insider note. I know some people that send me this video. So they didn't use word of Yasuke.
I love how
Can't
all
talk about
Japanese
it.
people
They
or
tell
like
that
people
some-
overseas always wear New York Yankees hats.
Yeah, a lot of them. I would notice that too.
They all wear New York Yankees hats
Mhm.
because they're like, yeah, I love New York. I do
This ultimate American.
This is the Empire State. United States of America, New York Yankees. It's
I wear the greatest American hat.
Something really scared concerns me. It's that there's an unspoken rule. You cannot cause other trouble to other ministries. I heard they can't use word of Yasuke in here. If you're Japanese, I think this is one of the biggest concern. And they decided to not to mention about
they
Yasuke.
rubber the
That's what
baseball.
they told me. But my concern
The
is that
baseball.
which ministry get trouble if they use word of Yasuke in here. As a Japanese, that's one of the biggest concern. What's going on, really?
お答えいたします。一般的なゲーム制作におきまして、現存する固有名詞等を商用利用する際には、その知的財産を有する個人や
Be individuals or organizations. That's my understanding. That's how it works. If intellectual property is used without consent, depends on the situation. Each case is unique. Something involved parties should sort out. That said, shrines or orphans.
Why does this guy's mouth look like it doesn't even open up for a fucking sushi roll?
Go
Go back a little. Go back to that guy real quick.
Hold on, this guy looks like he hasn't slept in like 17 years. All right, hold on. Yeah, this guy looks like a weird version. He looks like the Japan Quagmire.
He does. Look,
Right?
His mouth does not open that wide at all. He's like,
That's what they told me. But if they use really.
Come on. There we go. Yeah, let's see this guy
一般
again.
的なゲーム制作におきまして、現存
Yeah,
する
yeah, like barely.
His mouth doesn't open at all. He's like, and this guy right here looks
Yeah.
like he hasn't slept in.
He's like, man,
14 years."
I am fucking tired, bro.
This fucking Congress is. I
Right.
haven't. If you guys, I want to go to sleep. Look at his eyes.
本当にいけないことだと思いますし、
Really unacceptable, in my
本当にこの
view.
ことについては、
Determined to keep
し
close watch.
っかりと注視していきたいと思ってい
Moving
ます。
forward.
それでですね、それに伴いまして、昨今、コロナ禍の影響も薄れまして、観光客が回復しまして、各地でオーバーツーリズムによる様々な問題が生じております。
Yeah, I think
You
that
can
was
usually
about all.
blindfold me with dental floss, but right now it's even worse because I haven't slept in weeks.
I think that was about all. All I need to do is just smoke one more bowl and I'll be right on that guy's level. That's all I need.
He's like, I'm just gonna do what I was going to do. It's my one's coming up. He's coming.
But yeah, Japan's pissed about what's going on with that game, and I guess it's understandable with all the controversy that I was explaining beforehand about how they were saying it's supposed to be accurate to history and like they're gonna tell a story within blah blah, but it turns out it isn't, and now they're like looking into a bunch of other shit where it's like it seems like they're disrespecting the Japanese, and so yeah.
It's one of those things like you don't fucking change.
Yeah, I hear
Like,
you, Rich. I do too here in a little bit.
It's one of those things where like you don't like Star Wars or Star Wars. You don't fucking change the main protagonist. Like you
Right.
have a base built on, what it is.
Well, Assassin's Creed kind of went away from that like a little while ago. Whenever they started, like, it's nice to see Assassin's Creed put out in other areas, but it's like it's mainly about like the Templars and other shit, like their basis of the game is. So it's like they've kind of went away from that for a little while, but now that's like with this last one, Assassin's Creed Shadows, they just went away from everything that they were.
I'm just so happy that people are just fucking fuck you. I'm gonna sue you. Good. You're fucking.
Japan hates France now as we do. They sure do suck. Yeah.
I don't care who you vote for, like left, right, it's just crazy to me that Trump, like, he got right to it. He wasn't even playing around. I thought we were going to get like a month head start at least, I didn't think he was going to get it right. He was like, yo, as soon as I get in office, I'm getting rid of the immigrants. But I didn't think he was going to do it like right away. Because, like when you get home and you're pulling into your driveway and you're thinking about everything you got to do. You're like, yo, I got to put in a load of laundry, take out the trash, clean up the kitchen a little bit. But you don't do it all like right away. You put on Netflix, you heat up a meal, you do things in between, you take little breaks. But Trump, he didn't watch no Netflix, bro. He just
He didn't watch no Netflix, bro.
He got right to it. Everybody on the internet, they've been making fun of this one dude. I don't know if y'all seen that picture. It's a Mexican dude wearing a Latinos for Trump shirt, and he's being arrested by ICE. And everybody in the comments was like, "That's what you get. That's what you get for supporting Trump." But I don't think he was really a Trump supporter. I think he was just like incognito.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, like when Bugs Bunny dresses up like a woman, like he went that way. Like, I think this man just knew that any day now ICE would pull up to his job, so he wore the shirt and so he could be like, "What do you mean? Come on, it's me, baby. Come on."
Yeah, right. Come on, it's me, baby.
I was at the rally. You remember? Come on. I recommend everybody should wear those. I can't tell you apart, you know. I don't know if this is true, but I heard a rumor that there's like an ICE hotline. Like you can call ICE, and if you give up an illegal immigrant, they'll give you like $1,000. I called them right before this show. It's tax season. I'm sorry, you know.
It's tax season.
They were like, "There's an illegal immigrant there." I was like, "There's got to be like 20 at least." I said, all I know is you better bring 20K cash at least.
That shit was great.
Oh man, it's like I said, it's just it's a great time to be alive. I don't know what else to say. Like it's a weird.
It's interesting.
It's a weird time, but it's a great time. I'm hoping that he does reciprocity through the whole country.
Right.
That's what I want. I want to be able to buy a firearm wherever I go, and fuck it, let it be like the old West. Who cares at this point? At this point, I don't care. I'm so over everything. I'm so over everybody being fucking I don't want the government telling me what to do. I don't.
Oh yeah. No, I hear you there.
I hate it. I hate when the government tells me what to do. Like and it's got to the point where I'm like, okay, let felons buy guns. And I don't, and I was never at that place. Like, you're an American citizen, you have the right to own a firearm, even if you're a felon. I'm at that point. They've gotten me to that point. Like, and like I said, they've gotten me to these points where I don't give a fuck anymore. Just stay away from me. Like, I'm so sick and tired of paying taxes on taxes on taxes on taxes. I get taxed when I get fucking paid. I was just looking at my my phone bill, and I'm still paying like Kansas taxes. And it's not it's not a lot, but there's 4 fucking taxes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's 4 taxes on it. And it's like I just why?
It's ridiculous.
Why do I get taxed when I buy something? Why do I get taxed when I'm using a service? Like dude, I am so I have 2 cell phones. I have an iPad that has mobile, and I have my computer that has mobile on it.
Yeah.
When I was still paying for Trish and Cody's phone, I was paying about $350 a month.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped paying for their phones. You know how much my cell phone bill is right now?
How much?
$300 still.
Jesus Christ.
$300.
How the fuck is that?
I don't know. My phone alone is $115. Spencer's phone is fucking $80. And I'm like, how? How the fuck is it still? I want to
Same.
be able to transport my firearms freely across state lines without hearing about it from. Yeah, no. Yeah. Like, I don't understand. Like, how is my phone bill with 2 phones still $300?
Yeah, that's insane.
And it's getting to the point where, and even my cell phone service sucks. Like, I'm really about to just drop it because, like, around here, Verizon isn't great. But like $300 for 2 fucking phones?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. But they have you by the fucking balls because I have to pay off the phones in order to drop my service. So I got to pay like $1,000.
Right, right.
You know? And it's so stupid. I just everything's just so fucking expensive.
Yep.
And it sucks. And it really, really fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's annoying.
It sucks. Hold on. Let me see if the baby's awake. I want to bring the baby out so everybody can see her. Everybody hasn't seen her in a while. I'll be right back.
All right. You got to pay for a new phone, dreading it. Yeah, it's not fun. I'm still kind of paying mine off. I have the the Galaxy S23 Plus because I switched from I have the i12 Pro, I think it was, but I switched from iPhone over to Android, back to it. Kind of just wanted to pay the same price but double the memory, you know. iPhone X, yeah. Those are pretty good. I don't really notice much performance difference either between the Galaxy and the iPhones. At least I don't.
Never mind.
You asleep?
I got the shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you're like, okay, yes.
But yeah.
The S24 still go about 600 on it. Yeah. Yeah, my S23 I probably owe about the same, around 600.
Well, it sucks. Like, even so, Spencer's phone was free, but like it was still like $1,000.
LG smartphones are always pretty good.
Yeah. I want to know Kia again.
Yeah, fucking goddamn Fallout surviving phone.
Yeah. All right, kids. Well,
yep, I think we're out for tonight. Good show. We're gonna try to gather more memes and whatnot for next week. Maybe we'll talk about a little bit more video game drama, things that are happening, and all of that. Pornhub.
Well, it's funny because I have a Kansas phone, so I can't go on Pornhub.
Oh yeah,
I can't go on Pornhub because it's a Kansas
certain
phone
states started doing that. Yeah. Yep.
Not that I would ever do that. I'm just
Yeah.
I was
not that I know. I was told by a friend.
No, I was just like, hey, I want to see. They said it was going to happen, but I want
Research
to-
purposes. Research purposes. All right. Yep. All right. We are out. I hope you all have a good night. We'll see you next Wednesday. Same bad time, same bad channel. Hope you all have a good night and love
Love y'all.
y'all.